Our 2021 Regional Manager of the Year started his career with PMA in February of 2017 at the young age of 18. And from his very first day, he's been simply electric. I originally got to watch him from afar as he began to shine. When he decided to make the transition to South Florida a few years ago, I knew in my sales heart that this young man would be a true difference maker for our entire organization for many years to come. Let me be the first to say that he has not disappointed in the least bit. He has truly been a pleasure to work alongside, and his thirst to be great is something I really admire. When it comes to the numbers, this gentleman dominated 2021 for the regional managers. Get a load of this. He had the top region in the country 9 out of 12 months and 3 out of 4 quarters. And when all the dust settled, his regional team finished 2021 with an incredible $2,965,629. Please. Those of us who have been around the business for a while know that you get to make sacrifices to be the absolute best. You get to live and breathe the business, and there's no doubt that this young man does just that. He's always thirsty to learn and more than willing to drop whatever he's doing, as long as it isn't fishing, to do whatever needs to be done. When we first began working together, I would tease him because I knew what he was up to, and maybe he was just trying to push the envelope a little bit. But he would always take my feedback with at least a smile to my face. Since then, he's grown into a true pro and someone his entire team turns to for guidance and leadership. I couldn't be more proud of him and can't wait to see what he does next. Please help me welcome to the stage, with his beloved girlfriend Brianna, your 2021 Regional Manager of the Year, Mr. Tucker Doucette.
Good evening. How we doing? How we doing? There we go. All I wanted to hear was Foster right up front with his sales chant. So I've played around with the way that I'm gonna do this a couple of different times. You know, you kind of have an idea of how you want to say what you want to say and how you think it's gonna go. That never seems to happen for me at these things when I speak. So I've got some notes, but I'm gonna come from the heart tonight. I want to start actually with a story that I think would tell a little bit about what last year was for us in a big way. So rewind back to 2020. I was put in the regional role, excited to be in it. I did not know the 3 district managers that I was going to be working with very well, neither did they know me. Kind of one of the first things we did, I asked everybody to have something in which I call a context meeting. It's kind of silly. It asks what makes someone pissed or not, what this or that, i.e. meet someone where they're at so you can take them where you're going, right? And I had these meetings with all the district managers. They told me a lot of it was goal setting. I got those goals from them and I asked them to take that worksheet, I'll call it, back to their teams and have a meeting with them about their goals. And then once those meetings were conducted, I wanted to have all of the results from that to keep on file. I look back at this past year and I reflected on, because at this point, it ain't about me. I don't even honestly, it's weird to me, because it's them. It's the district managers and the agents, it's a team, it takes an army. It's everyone. But I reflected back on those goals and we had over 84% of our sales organization meet or exceed their goals. Give that a round of applause. At a certain point, I have the ability to help or influence or this, that, and the third. But tonight, again, it's a thank you because There's no way that this is possible without an army, and that army consists of everybody at home office who's able to allow us to do what we need to do. Linda, for always outdoing herself and making us feel special on these trips. Give it up for her. To Scotty and Foster for paving the damn way. And look, they gave us a blueprint to go be able to make millions of dollars. I mean, JC, give them a round of applause. To Todd, makes me chuckle a little bit, for always having the tough conversations and challenging me, and probably for sometimes I think too far, but as he knows in the back of his head, accountability is love, and that challenge is love. So I appreciate that from you, Todd. To Michael Hogan, where's he at? Bingo. I mean, look, man, you're one of the best state managers PMA is ever going to see. Hands down. I appreciate you, bro. It's dry as shit out here, I'm sorry. To the district managers that I have an opportunity to work with, you guys, it's one, y'all are great men. Y'all have been so fun to work with, and I really appreciate you giving me the opportunity to be your coach. Thank you. And to everybody else who works in the organization, I'm looking at you right now, Sam, Rose, everybody, you guys are simply killers. We're not able to put these types of numbers up and do all of this cool stuff and build an awesome business without that army that we just talked about. And you're a huge damn part of that, which is why, again, I keep saying I feel a little weird taking this award. It really is a group effort, and you guys really do play a really, really big part in that. Yep. And last but not least, to Brianna. As you know, it's not, every day is not easy. I call it peaks and valleys. You got to have somebody there who's going to be with you on the peaks, who's going to be there to take care of you during the valleys, and she does a damn good job. None of this is possible without her. The experience that I've had with PMA and the consecutive years of winning stuff and whatever, life wasn't always like that for me at all. And I was in a pretty bad spot, actually, a pretty dark place personally before PMA. Knew I wanted to go do something great and go kill it. I like boats and fishing too much, so I need to. But Brianna's been there since it was zero. Since I wasn't able to do any of this cool stuff with her for none of it. So she is truly my rock. I truly appreciate her. And that's it for me, guys. Thank y'all.